My beautiful Aqua gang, what it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message for my beautiful Aquarius soul family. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. Holy angels and spirit guys, please come through. Give us exactly what we need to know in regards to my beautiful Aquarius gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. The messages, of course, are general, guys, okay? Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. They haven't really specified whether or not this is an older energy or a newer energy, so just use your intuition, okay, and your own discernment to guide you towards the messages that are here for you today. You will know where it falls for you based on how it resonates with your storyline, okay? And don't force anything to fit. This kind of moved over here. So where shall I begin? I don't know if you still see it for this person, but I don't hate their energy is what I should say. You're like, girl, hate is such a strong word. Okay, fine. What I feel is I don't necessarily dislike what they're bringing to the table. I do feel like there is a bit of danger zone that they've kind of entered into, or they will be entering into. And it is based off of their past. It has nothing to do with you, but I feel like they are taking it out on you. Okay, unknowingly. It does feel subconscious, whatever this thing is. Hopefully they have this wake up call, which is right here in the center, that they may be losing out, or they may be missing out, or they might miss out on a good thing. Here's what I will say about this person. They do have feelings for you, okay? This person is quite serious about this connection, but I feel like they don't come off the way that they actually feel. I feel like the way that you experience this person initially, and I would say at least 6 months to a year into this connection, is the Page of Pentacles. Messenger of Earth is the Page of Pentacles in this deck. So it's very slow moving energy, but it's still a pentacle nonetheless. So for me, especially if you have been seeing this person for an extended amount of time, that's not really it's not energy that you can really read into, okay? I'm sorry, not Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, right? The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, and the Messenger of Earth in this deck is signified by the Knight of Pentacles. So they're moving slowly towards you. It does appear that they're being a little bit more methodical because they do want to avoid what they've experienced in the past, even though you're an entirely new person. There's a lot of value that they place on how they feel about you and what it is that they see with you. But I feel like they're only showing you the Knight of Pentacles, right? Which is sort of like they show up, right? It's like you like this person and you can tell that they kind of like you as well, but they're not making any like real moves towards you. Or if you do like approach them with a more serious romantic gesture, it's slightly reciprocated. You can't really tell how serious this person is about you from what they put on energetically, or you know, how they are around you in general. Okay. Now, I do feel like this is the type of person to move slow regardless, but in the past, they may have moved very fast and got themselves caught up in some shit, because we have the Eight of Swords here. So like I said, it gives the energy of somebody who's trying to play it safe, trying to preserve their own feelings, right? And trying to preserve their own, I would say, peace of mind. Even though I don't think that you've given this person any idea to think that you would be like the person from the past, there is this need for them to release what has happened, right? Maybe there is a portion of them that still needs to heal from that. Because though they're showing you the Knight of Pentacles, right? Which is, I like you, I see a future with you, but okay, so what are you going to do about it, right? Like, what is the next steps? What are we going to, you know, we need to be dating more often. I need you to show that. Whatever your love language is, I feel like they're not quite pouring into that just yet. And that might be giving you a different idea, okay? It may be misconstruing the way that you view this person, because how they actually feel internally is the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Very strong feelings towards you. This is somebody who's a little bit more traditional, right? So when they think of the future, they're not just thinking booty call. They're not just thinking someone that they can, you know, bite off of resourcefully. They're not just thinking about someone that they can go to the club with, go to the movies with, go to dinner with. They're thinking very much so longevity, long term, strong union, okay? So Ten of Pentacles for me is like moving in together. It is sharing finances. It is at least thinking about that, right? And wanting to work towards that. But with the Knight of Pentacles showing up first, you would not get that idea at all from this person, right? Like, it's just hidden. It's sort of like they're keeping it close to their chest. They want to play this safe, but I feel like they're playing themselves by trying to play it safe. There is no such thing, right? When in love, or when you are encountering a connection where love has the possibility to flourish and to blossom, you know, there is a risk that you must take in order to have that. So we have call, all right? I do feel like this person is getting downloads, all right? Intuitive downloads, right? They may be having dreams. There could be a specific ancestor that has been showing up in their dreams that's kind of referencing you, talking about you, because the Ten of Pentacles can also signify legacy, right? Someone that they looked up to, someone that they admired, someone that they loved a lot but lost. And I feel like this person is like really getting to them, showing up every night in that dream state, kind of letting them know, listen, this is your husband, girl. You need to like get it together. Okay. Show him some love, like open up a little bit more, allow him in, right? This could also be, this Knight of Pentacles could be that this person does for you. They show up for you, but they're not able to receive. Okay. So it could go either way with this one. I don't get that they're stingy, and I don't get that they're holding back completely. It's just that you can't really tell whether or not it's genuine. You can't really tell if there's more behind their gestures. You can't really see it. They have designed it that way. And there is somebody that's showing up. That it could just be the divine, right? It could just be the Holy Spirit letting them know, listen, wake up. Hello. You're fucking it up. You're messing this up. This is not how I planned for things to go down. With the call card and the High Priestess here. This call card and High Priestess also signifies silence. Okay, so there's a lot being left unsaid. For some of you, you could have already kind of fallen back. I don't get an entire disconnection here, even though that might be the case for some of you. I don't get that there's been this big major blow up where the two of you are like, fuck you, I hate you, we're not talking anymore, we're done, bitch, you're done. I don't get any of that. It's a very mature connection. And for some of you, this could be a new person coming in. Again, they did not specify whether this was old or new, okay? If this is a newer person who you have just met or who is approaching, then you will notice that they're a little bit more reserved. They are a little bit more slower in their gestures, right? They will definitely try to make their interests known. But then once the two of you are kind of going on your first date, hanging out, talking to one another, it's not like it normally is. This person is not going to be running after you. They're not going to be as extroverted. They're not going to be as complimentary. They will compliment you, but it will be in ways that don't objectify you, right? Like, or your looks, right? Or your body or something like that. They will compliment you in ways that are out of the ordinary. You will also notice that this person is very traditional. They are a good guy. They are a good girl, right? Like, so they have that good guy, good girl quality about them. And you may feel like that's what's slowing things down. It's not. It's somebody from their past. So before we get to the cards over here, we're being led to the bottom of the deck, right? 8 of Swords along with the 8 of Earth. 8 and 8. Infinity is the 8. 8 is the infinity symbol. Okay. So they definitely thought that they met a soulmate. It could have been a karmic soulmate with the 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. I also just saw the Knight of Cups. Very sweet to this person. They may have moved extremely fast, faster than what they normally would have. This is why they're so slow now. This could have happened many, many of years ago, you guys. Okay. Yet it still bothers them. It's still harboring, right? Within their psyche, within their subconscious. With the 8 of Swords is like holding on to something that is not in your present, yet has a lot of power in the ways that you work. Okay. So that's quite sad is what I would say. You know, perhaps they need to first realize this, right? Recognizing it is the first step. And hopefully it hasn't gotten so far to where you have made it up in your mind that this person is just not that into you, which is the energy that I'm getting because of how slow they are moving. Okay. So over here we have the Page of Wands which is this person getting a jolt, right? Getting this spark of energy, this spark of intrigue, this sort of fire up under their ass. It could be anything that triggers this. I like the Page of Wands in this positioning. For me, even though pages are like the beginning of an energy, they are like more surface level, more of the lower level of said element. I feel as though this is this person's like wake up call, right? You will notice there will be a noticeable change in their behavior, but I'm not saying that they're hopping all the way to the 10 of Pentacles. In fact, they may try to just have a conversation with you about how they operate, who they are, what they've experienced, if you're open to that, of course. Okay. We have love here. So I feel like this is something that would have been brewing for this person for quite some time. In fact, they wanted to wait until they were sure that that's what it was before they say something, especially with us having the 7 of Pentacles here, which is about investing time, investing money, investing, you know, energy, investing in ways that will complement a connection, in ways that will help you see whether or not you're going to get a return on that investment, kind of seeing what happens if I put this in? What happens if I put that in? What happens if I put this in? And kind of taking it one step at a time. Knight of Pentacles, right? Moving at their own pace. This is also somebody who's going to be having an extreme realization that, listen, with the number 6 here, things need to be balanced. Yes, you've gone through some things in the past, right, which dictate how you're moving. But if we're talking about a partnership, if we're talking about a relationship, then you're not the only one here, right? So you can't just use what you're feeling, what you've been through, and that's how you base your actions, right? That's how you operate, or that's what you base your actions off of. That's what you base what you are putting into the relationship, what you are investing. That's how you determine what amount that would be, how fast it should go. Like, what about the other person, right? Like, they matter too. Hello? So if there has been silence between the two of you, it is being felt very strongly by this person. Now, they're wanting me to tap into the misconception that you may be having about this relationship to kind of gauge where this this disconnect is coming in at. It does feel more energetic than anything. Okay, can we talk, right? So the communication has not been had. There may be a lot of silence going on right now. Or if you are talking, you're not talking about the issues at hand. There's a lot of kind of just breezing over the things that are hindering the connection, or things that are slowing this down. There is some avoidance here, right? Talking about shallow things, right? Like the weather, you know, going out to eat and not having these in-depth conversations is where the issue is standing. And you could be the one waiting for this person to bring it up, since they are the ones who are seemingly holding this back. So we then have definitely didn't expect you to figure me out. So here's the thing, right? This person is in love with you, okay? They are falling in love with you, or they already find themselves in love with you, okay? So this is why they're feeling this silence so heavily. I don't get that any of you are in the realm of no contact with this person, but it is bothering them an extreme amount, right? Like a great deal, that the two of you are not talking, or they feel like you can't talk, or they feel like if they reach out, you won't answer, sort of thing, okay? Or they have reached out and you didn't answer, right? The High Priestess signifies silence. It also signifies wisdom. And it's not that you're not wise. It's just that there's an illusion here, right? I feel like this person is protecting themselves, but in their own protection and defense mechanisms, they're giving you the wrong signs, okay? So it is mixed signals, and it is signaling the wrong thing, right? Definitely didn't expect you to figure me out. And I feel like that could be what you're telling yourself, or what you will be telling yourself in the future, because you feel like you have figured something out. You may feel like your intuition is telling you to run, right? That you need to just, this is a missed opportunity to just let this go. It is this person's issue, okay? It is not your issue, and you would be in the right to be expecting them to bring this conversation up. I don't do this on purpose, and that is correct, right? And they need to add, you have nothing to do with how they operate. This is solely based on what they experienced in the past and nothing more. So let's see here. Okay, they said I'm pulling from 2 different decks. I can't keep my hands off of you. So they want to talk. They want to do more than talk, but they're gonna settle for talking, right? This is that type of person, right? All ducks in a row, doing things in order. They want to jump your bones. They want to kiss you. They want to hold you. They want to be around you. They do miss you. They miss your presence. They miss speaking with you. If the two of you have never kissed or never been, you know, in close proximity to one another, I'm talking like body to body, that's what they want, right? Like that could be what they're dreaming about. That could be what they're fantasizing about as well. It's definitely something on their mind, but they do know that a conversation needs to be had before you feel comfortable with them, right? They may have made you feel very uncomfortable by their lackadaisical energy, by their inconsistencies, by their confusing sort of approach. Okay, so they're opening up. They could be speaking with someone about this as well, right? Somebody who they are going to for advice. I can't stop thinking about you, right? So in the coming days, please be expecting communication from this person, as they have not been able to kind of focus. I feel like they're trying to come up with the right approach, which is totally their style. It's really you who will be the decider. They can be the decider as well. We all get to decide. I feel like they've already decided in their mind what they want, though, right? They do recognize that they've been closed off, that they have not been fair, right? They need to open up. They need to at least communicate with you so that you can know that the way that they are showing up has nothing to do with you, that they do see you as a long-term investment. It's really a matter of if you believe them. And with the High Priestess here at the center, that is a very big factor. They also might feel like they owe you an apology, right? Because even though they also knew that they were coming off kind of confusing and all over the place, they didn't address it. You know what I mean? They just kept quiet, hoping that it would just all unfold organically, when they had the power to fix this a long time ago. Let's see here. Breakthrough. Yeah, this is what they want, you guys, okay? All right, this is about escaping from what has control of you, right? That's their past. It's so sad, right? And I feel like this person totally did not recognize it until now, right? So they're having like a lot of aha moments, a lot of mental breakthroughs, a lot of spiritual breakthroughs as well, where they're like, damn, that girl from high school, or that guy from, you know, my first love, or my child's father, my child's mother, is somebody that they were in they thought, right, a relationship that would last forever. With the number 8, that's like an infinity symbol, right? So it really took a toll on them. Even though they thought that they were over it, it's creeping back up subconsciously, but now it's coming to the forefront. It's coming to their consciousness only by way of the silence between the two of you. Or it could just be that you're pulling back, right? Like your shift in energy, or your lack thereof, right? I feel like what they felt with you initially is no longer what's happening. Something changed. That's what's bringing their attention to their behavior. They're not blaming you. In fact, they want to make that very clear. So we have a very important development coming within this connection. Okay, whether it be the next level of commitment or closure, it is happening. Okay, they do want to talk to you. They're going to do this very maturely. I get a very mature outlook from this person, you guys. Okay, so they could be older than you, or they're wise beyond their years. So they're not coming with the rah-rah. They never do. They're also recognizing the ways in which they were closed off, right? This could have been somebody who was closed off in the relationships prior to you as well. You're not the first, but you are the first person that they actually wanted to make it work with, or you might be the catalyst to the shift in their perspective, right? So we have loneliness here at the bottom. Here's the thing. Whereas this person is very independent, they also are recognizing what they want with you. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles, right? They do recognize that they have a sense of independence. They can do it on their own. They can do it alone. So can you. But how beautiful it was to be able to speak with you, go out with you, hang out with you, or have this, you know, idea in their mind and dream, right? Fantasize about a future with someone, coming home to someone, building a future with someone, building a family, right? With someone. That foundation, having that foundational union it kind of escaped them, right? So I feel like it felt good, and they also are recognizing that it's something that is actually possible. It's attainable by way of change, of course, right? This breakthrough. So I like the energy and I see a lot of potential here. If you have resonated with this message, we're hopping over to the extended. Okay, we're going to dig in a little further, see where this is going. We already know that they see a future with you. Let's see what they're going to do to make this happen. Have they made the necessary changes, or are you sitting here waiting, right? Like, not saying that you would do that, but I need to know where they are with things right now, when it counts. Okay, hopefully it's not a missed opportunity. I do like their energy. I like the flow of it all. So let's see if they've done what they needed to do in order for this to work, which I feel like they want very badly. It'll be different for all of you whether or not you want it to work with this person. They see you as a 10 of Pentacles, so that's husband, wife material. We'll also look at some time frames amongst other things, what you get out of this situation. Y'all know how I do, okay? If you're looking to go towards the future, we'll look at some new stuff too. All right, so without further ado, click the like button as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell. I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. I'm going to see y'all over there. Let's go.